Hi docs. A lot of doctors are never taught how to do an anterior properly, and I'm going to give you some pointers today on how to do an anterior adjustment the proper way. And the anteater is more comfortable than the human hand for the patient. So if you get an anteater and you find that it's uncomfortable for the patient, then you probably need some improvement on your anterior adjustment, whether it's empty hand or with the anteater. So I'm going to go over some things today. Now, we have Pedibond tables which pop up, but I'm going to leave this flat because most doctors have flat tables. So Tina, I'm going to have you just put your legs up. It's going to take you about 4 to 6 weeks to get really good at the anteater, and that's if you're really good at anteriors to begin with. Because it takes about 4 to 6 weeks for this to feel like an extension of your hand. Now I'm going to come around the patient this way and drop her back. Now, one thing you'll notice, my leg is bent, my leg that pushes off. You never want to give an anterior with a straight leg, because then all you have is the upper body weight to push on the patient. It becomes very uncomfortable for them. You have to hug the patient tightly as you take them down, because a lot of doctors will get them loose here and then they'll jump on the patient, which makes the anterior adjustment very uncomfortable, whether you have the anteater or the empty hand. So your power comes about 75% from you straightening your back leg. I describe it as a football player hitting a football pad as they straighten their leg when they push off. The other 25% comes from a little bend at the waist at the same time you're pushing off. So I'm going to demonstrate that again. I'll do it this way, which a lot of doctors prefer. Instead of reaching around, I'm just going to take the patient here, lay them back. My back leg is bent, and as I straighten my leg, I'm also going to bend a little bit at the waist and give a little thrust. Especially important for smaller doctors or women, because if you don't weigh that much, you're going to want to be jumping on the patient, which is a bad thing. You hug the patient tightly and push off with your leg, which is a group of very powerful muscles, and the spine cannot withstand that pressure. So when you push off with your leg as you're hugging the patient, the anterior thrust is going to adjust these vertebrae.